Our second Ireland-made story from Rathdrum, County Wicklow features the Cullen family and their shop and garage, a fateful encounter with an old friend and a beautiful restoration. The Cullen family first came to Rathdrum in 1926 and bought number 36 on Main Street and established a shop and garage. By the 1930s, the drapery shop and repair garage were trading side by side. The garage was located behind the shop and repaired all types of vehicles. Shell and BP petrol and oils were sold. It wasn't all work, and time was found for midget car racing in the 1950s. Village life continued as normal, as was the case in villages and towns all over Ireland. The Cullen children played around the village and in the scrapyard behind the garage. Disaster struck County Wicklow in 1966 when the Merryweather Fire Engine, stationed in Dunlavin, was destroyed in a fire. Our story now takes us back to 1967 when David Cullen joined Wicklow Fire Service and was stationed in Rathdrum. David was driver mechanic and was responsible for maintaining a 1963 Bedford J2 Fire Engine. A downside to his father being a fireman was the out-of-hours fire alarm bell outside Pat Cullen's bedroom. David Cullen served with Wicklow Fire Service for 25 years and retired in 1992. He spent his retirement in his garage and motoring about in his 1986 Toyota Hiace. A chance encounter between Pat Cullen and Martin Thompson led to a tour of the Fire Service Trust collection. Fate then intervened when the last barn was opened and David Cullen came face to face with an old friend, the Bedford J2. When David sat back in the cab, he reminisced about his days in the Wicklow Fire Service. When Pat then joined him in the cab, he was overwhelmed by his own childhood memories of the Bedford. When David Cullen died on the 15th of August 2015, the funeral cortege paused at numbers 36 and 37, and as a mark of respect, the fire engine sounded the siren. 2 weeks later, Martin Thompson called to see if Pat wanted to buy the Bedford, and a deal was made. By the time of David Cullen's month's mind, the Bedford J2 Fire Engine was back again in Cullen's garage at the rear of 36 Main Street, Rathdrum, County Wicklow. Pat and his son Porrick began restoration in December 2015 and was completed in January 2020. In our next video, we'll bring you the story of the nut and bolt, better than new restoration of the Bedford J2 Fire Engine.